Hello students, welcome to AGP tutorials. Today we are going to learn the very important chapter. It is very important from the exam point of view also. So the chapter name is animal classification. Okay, so listen carefully students. So here the Greek philosopher Aristotle was the first to perform the animal classification. So the Aristotle was the first scientist, or you can say he was a philosopher, was the first to perform the animal classification. Okay student, so on the basis of what he classified the animals? He classified on the basis of body size, habit, habitat, their nutrition, body structure, etc. So he classified on the basis of these criteria. Okay students, then there was one more scientist named R.H. Whittaker. R.H. Whittaker in 1969 discovered 5 kingdom classification that you know very well, that is kingdom Monera, Protista, fungi, animalia and plantae kingdom. So today we are going to learn kingdom animalia, which includes all kinds of animals starting from the microscopic to the large size animals. Okay, so now here, depending upon the presence or absence of notochord, the kingdom Animalia is divided into chordates and non-chordates. So here, what is the meaning of notochord? Notochord is a tube-like structure. Okay, you can say a vertebral column in the human beings, right? So it is a tube-like structure. I'll show you in the next slides. So it is depending upon the presence or absence of notochord, it is divided into chordates and non-chordates. So let us learn the difference between chordates and non-chordates. So non-chordates means what? Why the name is given non-chordates? Because the main reason of why the name is given is they show absence of notochord. Okay, they show the absence of notochord, hence the name is given as non-chordates. Okay, whereas chordates show presence of notochord. Okay, notochord is present in chordates. Then second one, in non-chordates, pharyngeal gill slits are absent. Now what is pharyngeal gill slits? Pharyngeal gill slits are the opening which are present between the pharynx, or you can say throat, and the outside nature or outside the surrounding. Okay, outside surrounding. So these are, what is the use of this pharyngeal gill slits? These are used for respiration, that is for gas exchange, and also used for filtration, like a filter of food particles from the water. Okay, so non-chordates show absence of pharyngeal gill slits, whereas chordate shows presence of pharyngeal gill slits. Then next is nerve cord mostly absent, but if present, it is on the ventral side. So nerve cord, again, it is from the it is located in the nervous system. Nervous system is not present in the non-chordates, but a nerve cord is present. Okay, or it is maybe absent, or if present, then it is present on the ventral side, means front side. Okay, ventral means what? Front side, where our heart is located. Our heart is located towards front side. Okay, not a back side, so it is called a ventral side. Okay, then here in chordates, nerve cord is present on the dorsal side. Nerve cord is present, but it is on the dorsal side, means back side. Okay, then heart is sometimes absent also, but if present, it is on the dorsal side, means back side. Our heart is present on the, which side? It is present in on ventral side, but here in non-chordates, heart is present on the dorsal side. Okay, next, chordates, heart is present on the ventral side. Okay, so these are the 4 main and unique characteristics of non-chordates and chordates. By looking at this characteristic, you can say easily, or you can recognize that which is non-chordate and which is chordate. I hope you have understood that. Next is here is the picture of chordates actually. So here you can see a tube-like structure, yellow color tube-like structure, which is a notochord. Okay, present on the back side. Then here are the few pharyngeal gill slits, or here it is name is given pharyngeal pouches, but these are gill slits which are used for gas exchanges, that is respiration. Okay students. Okay, then here blue color, here it is nerve cord, hollow nerve cord. This is a picture of chordates. Okay students. Now let us see some more criteria on which this Animalia kingdom is further divided, or the animals, or you can say chordates and non-chordates are classified. Okay, so the first criteria is grade of organization. Now what is meant by this, students? Grade of organization can be a cellular grade of organization or organ grade of organization. If the animal, or you can say the organism, if it has a cells like multicellular, unicellular, acellular, or it is made up of cells, then they have cellular grade of organization. If the organism is developed by the organs like us, okay, we have organs in our body, right? So the grade of organization is organ grade of organization. Okay students. Next, second criteria is body symmetry. So body symmetry means what? Asymmetrical. Asymmetrical means the body is not divided into cannot be divided into two equal halves. Okay, so this is about the asymmetrical. Now what is radial symmetry? In radial symmetry, if the body is cutted or cutted in any plane, from any plane, okay, it gives two equal halves only. Okay, if we cut from the center, slanting, standing, anyway, so it gives two equal halves only. This is called as radial symmetry. Now next is, what is bilateral symmetry? Okay, so bilateral symmetry is when the body is cut in a standing line, or you can say if the body is cut, it gives only in one plane. Okay, if the body is cut only in one plane, then it gives two equal halves. Whereas the radial symmetry, if we cut in any plane, so it gives two equal halves only. But in bilateral symmetry, it should be cutted in only one plane. So then and then only it gives two equal halves. Okay, now here is the picture of radial symmetry. You can see the body is cutted in all the planes, it gives two equal halves only. Then here it is a bilateral symmetry. If it is cutted only in one plane, then only it gives two equal halves. Then asymmetrical, that is if the body cannot be cutted into two equal halves by any plane also. Okay, so here are some images of symmetry. Okay, body symmetry. Now next is germ layers. Now germ layers means what? It is a cell layers, you can say. So it can be, the organisms can be diploblastic or triploblastic. Diploblastic means what? They have only two germ layers, whereas triploblastic they have three germ layers. I'll show you the picture. Yes. So here in diploblastic, they have only two germ layers, that is endoderm. Endo means what? Inside, and ectoderm means what? Outside germ layer. Okay, so they have only two germ layers only in diploblast, but in triploblast they have three germ layers, that is one more additional germ layer, that is mesoderm. Okay, means in triploblast the organism have endoderm, mesoderm, middle one is mesoderm, and last outside one is ectoderm. Okay students. Now next criteria is body cavity, or you can say coelom. Okay, so what is body cavity? In short it is a large space which is located in our body or in the organism's body. So cavity between, what is a body cavity? Cavity between the body and the internal organs is called as body cavity, or you can say coelom. The other name for body cavity is coelom. So depending upon this presence or absence, they are divided into eucoelomate, or you can say coelomates, in which the body coelom or body cavity is present. Okay, then acoelomate, that is the body cavity is absent. and the pseudocoelomates. In pseudocoelomates body cavity is present but it is a false, means बोलते हैं ना कि होके भी नहीं होता है वहाँ पे. Okay, so like that. So in eucoelomates the body cavity is present, coelomates it is absent, and in pseudocoelomates the false body cavity is present. Okay, so here are some pictures of a coelomate. Here you can see body cavity is absent. Okay, and it is a digestive cavity, not a body cavity. Then here it is the eucoelomate. In eucoelomate body cavity is present, that is coelom is present. Here you can see that coelom. Then in pseudocoelomate it is present but it is not shown, like it is not properly shown. That's why they are called as pseudocoelomates. Okay students. Now next is body segmentation. What is meant by body segmentation? If the body of animals is divided into small similar units, means similar parts, then such body is called as segmented body. And that segmented body which they have a similar units or similar parts, that parts is called as segment. Okay, and the type of body segmentation, one of the type is metameric segmentation. Okay, so body is divided into smaller units. Okay, so I will show you the picture here, the very known picture of earthworm. So you can see easily the segmentations on the body of earthworm. So this is small segmentation you can see easily. So that are called as segments. Okay, so here is the real diagram which I have drawn. These are small segments which you can see easily here. Okay, so this is called as body segmentation, and one of the type is metameric segmentation. Okay students, now we'll learn first non-chordates, about non-chordates. So non-chordates includes 10 phylums, that is first is Protozoa, Porifera, Nidaria, or you can say the other name is Coelenterata. Okay, then Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, and the last one is Hemichordata. Actually Hemichordata is not included in non-chordates, but here in your syllabus it is given as non-chordates only. But Hemichordata is the you can say a middle phylum between chordates and non-chordates. From Hemichordata half chordate is started. So but in your syllabus non-chordate is given, it includes Hemichordata phylum. Okay, so let us learn that. So to learn the characteristics of these all phylums, it is very difficult to learn. So I have one short and quick trick to learn or how to remember the characteristics, a few characteristics of this phylum. So I have a short trick or technique you can say. So it is a very easy method to remember the points, or you can say the characteristics of this phylum. So you can make a chart of it, and I have written here a few characteristics. Then I have written the names of some phylums. Okay, so by this chart you can easily remember the characteristics and what are the properties, or you can say uniqueness of that phylum. Okay, so here is the first column is of characters, and next from that second column the phylums are started. So today we are going to learn only 5 phylums here, and the next 5 phylums I will going to upload it very soon. So the first characteristic is habit and habitat. So the protozoa, what is the habit and habitat? It is the microscopic organism. Protozoa, I guess it is not included in your syllabus, but it is the phylum which you are going to study here. Okay, so or it included in the non-chordate part. So that's why we are learning here. So it is the non-chordates. The first phylum is protozoa. So habit and habitat is microscopic organisms. We cannot see them with our naked eyes. Okay. Then the germ layer, unicellular or acellular, means it is a diploblastic, or it is not developed, still the germ layer is not developed, you can say. So it is a unicellular or sometimes acellular organisms. Then body cavity, obviously these are a very primitive organisms, means first organisms, that's why the body cavity is not developed, hence they are called as acoelomates, means body cavity is totally absent. Then grade of organization, obviously if it is a unicellular organism, so hence they are cellular organism or cellular grade of organization. Then symmetry, irregular shape, okay, or you can say asymmetrical. Then body segmentation, body is unsegmented. So unsegmented body means what, students? I know I told you in the earlier slides that the body doesn't have any segments, okay, so that's why they are unsegmented. Now here the body is of irregular shape and bears cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a fluid like structure, or you can say a fluid which is present inside the body. So body is irregular shape, okay. Now the habit and habitat of porifera. Now what is porifera, students? Porifera means spores bearing, okay. What is spores bearing? Porifera means, that's why the name is given porifera. So porifera means spores bearing. Then habitat, habit and habitat is aquatic, marine animals, these are aquatic animals and marine animals especially, and multicellular organisms. Then germ layer, porifera has diploblastic germ layer, means they have only endoderm and ectoderm. Body cavity is still acoelomates, okay. Grade of organization, cellular. Then symmetry, asymmetrical. Body segmentation is unsegmented. Then body shape is variable, okay. Shape is depends upon the organism, so shape is variable. And these are sedentary. Sedentary means what? Located at only one place, they cannot move from one to other place, so this is a sedentary organisms. Then next phylum is Nidaria, Nidaria or Coelenterata, you can say. So Nidaria is name given by what is the meaning of this name? That is a hollow gut. And habit and habitat of this organisms or phylum is aquatic, marine. These are also aquatic animals and they are marine organisms. Then germ layer is still diploblastic. Body cavity is again acoelomates. Grade of organization is cellular. Then symmetry is here radially symmetrical. Radially means if we cut the organisms in any plane, it gives two equal halves. Body segmentation is still unsegmented body they have, and the body is again sedentary or sometimes motile. Exceptional cases is there, okay. So are there so sedentary or motile organisms, they bear tentacles. Tentacles are used for feeding purpose, or like to catch the food, okay. So it's like a long thread like structures are there, or tube like structures are there, which are used for the feeding or catching purpose, okay. Then next phylum is Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes is the common name is flatworms. So these are endoparasites. Endoparasites located inside the body, or you can say endoparasite depends on the inside organisms. Then free living. Then next, germ layer from the platyhelminths, it changes from the platyhelminths to the further organisms, it is triploblastic only, means further we are going to learn more 5 phylums and then we are going to learn chordates. So from platyhelminths it changes, the germ layer becomes triploblastic. Triploblastic means what? The germ layer, the bodies have endoderm, ectoderm and mesoderm. Okay, body cavity is still acoelomates only. Grade of organization is still cellular. Then symmetry is bilateral symmetry here. Bilateral means if the organism is cut in one plane, then only it gives two equal halves. Then here also body segmentation is unsegmented. Body is here elongated and flattened. As I have told you, these are flat worms. That's why the body is elongated and it is flattened also. Okay. Now next is Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes, the common name again, it is a roundworms. These are also endoparasites which are located in the gut or you can say intestine. Okay, so the germ layer, as I have told you that from platyhelminths the triploblastic germ layer is started. So Aschelminthus is also having triploblastic germ layer. Then body cavity from Aschelminthus, it changes. So here the body cavity is pseudocoelomate. Okay, grade of organization also changes here from Aschelminthus to the further phylums which we are going to learn further. So the body cavity, the grade of organization is organ grade of organization. So here the organs are developed, or you can say started developing. Okay, they are in developing stage from the Aschelminthus phylum. Then symmetry, again bilateral. Body segmentation, here it is unsegmented. Okay, then body, here it is smooth and elongated. Okay students, smooth body is there. Then we'll learn few more characteristics. So again, protozoa phylum first, that is the and the character is respiration. So respiration is by simple diffusion process. Okay, by giving an this is a process, simple diffusion, simple process of giving and taking the gases, or you can say the exchange of gases. Okay, so the next is locomotion. Locomotion is by different organs, like organs, not you can say, it is a locomotory organs. So cilia, flagella and pseudopodia, these are some locomotory organs which are used for locomotion, that is for movement purpose. Okay, cilia, hair like structure is there, flagella which is a long thread like structure, and pseudopodia is present in amoeba. Okay, that is pseudopodia. Okay, then next is reproduction. Reproduction is by asexual means. Asexual, the type is binary fission. In the earlier video I have shown the picture of asexual, that is binary fission also. Okay, you can refer to that video. Then sexual means also reproduction takes place, that is by conjugation method. Then circulatory system, here it is absent. Digestive system is also absent because these organisms are holozoic organisms. Holozoics means what? Means they depend on the other small organisms. Okay, so the next is special features. Special features here are, the single cell performs all the necessary physiological activities. As the protozoa or phylum includes the organisms which are unicellular, means they have only single cell. So the single cell performs all the necessary physiological activities like excretion, then digestion. Okay, so only single cell perform these all activities. Then the examples are amoeba and euglena. Any two examples are most important and are expected to give in your paper. Okay, so amoeba and euglena. Then next phylum is Porifera. Again respiration is by simple diffusion. Then Porifera is, as I have told you, these are sedentary, so they do not move to one place to the another. Then reproduction is by asexual methods. Then circulatory system is still absent. Digestive system is also absent, but it is intracellular. Intracellular means it takes place inside the organism only, but no organs are present like our system, digestive system. So the special organs are not present inside the body. Okay, then special feature is they have ostia and osculum. Ostia are the pores which is used like for the entrance of water. Okay, so water is enters through this pores. The pores are called as ostia. And osculum, here the osculum means what? The water will go out of the body or leaves the body through the osculum. Okay, now next is endoskeleton. Endoskeleton means inside body. Okay, our endoskeleton is made up of what? Bones and muscles. Okay, so here the endoskeleton is made up of spicules. Spicules are the thorn like structure, like small pin thorns, you can say, like a structure. So that are called as spicules. Then the examples, spongilla and euspongia. So euspongia is like a bath sponge only. Okay, so that the two examples are important. Then Cnidaria or Coelenterata, the respiration is still simple diffusion. Then locomotion is by tentacles, as I have told you already that these are long thread like or tube like structure, okay, which are used for movement or movement purpose and also for the catching purpose. Then reproduction mostly asexual. Circulatory system is still absent, digestive system is also absent. Then special features are they have two forms, that is polyp and medusa. Means this Cnidaria have two different forms, that is polyp and medusa. So this you will learn in your further coming classes. Okay, then examples of Cnidaria is Hydra and Aurelia. Okay, next is Platyhelminthes. Here the respiration changes. The respiration is anaerobic. Anaerobic means what, students? Do you know what is anaerobic? So the anaerobic respiration is the respiration without oxygen. Okay, so Platyhelminthes respiration is anaerobic. Locomotion is by cilia, again hair like structure. Then reproduction, these are bisexual. So bisexual organisms, the reproduction is by asexual means as well as sexual means. Okay, so but asexual means is mostly done. Okay, then circulatory system is absent, digestive system is incomplete here. Okay, means developing stage, in the developing stage, not totally absent but it is in a developing stage. Then special features, nervous system is primitive. From Platyhelminthes, nervous system is started, means it is developed. Okay, developing stage. So nervous system is primitive, means it is first to present, or they show the nervous system show the presence in the Platyhelminth organisms. Okay, so example is Planaria and liver fluke. Then Aschelminthes, respiration is anaerobic respiration. Locomotion is by setae. Setae is again a kind of like small legs, or you can say setae is not a leg, you can say it's a hair like, again cilia, like a structure of cilia only, so it is setae. Then in reproduction, sexes are separate here, and again it is sexual means and bisexual means by different methods, which you will learn in the further your studies. Okay, then circulatory system is absent, digestive system, from Aschelminthes digestive system is complete. Okay, including mouth to anus. Okay, so digestive system is complete from Aschelminthes. Then special features, excretory system is made up of canals. So here the excretory system includes a canals, or you can say a tube-like structure which is used for the excretion purpose. Then the examples are Ascaris and Loa Loa. Loa Loa is the organisms, or you can say the Aschelminthes, it's like a worm. Okay, so the name is Loa Loa, and the one more example is Ascaris. Okay, I will show you the pictures of it. So the first picture is of amoeba, which is you are very familiar to this organism, and next picture is, this is Spongilla, which is like a bath sponge. Okay, it's spongy, that's why the name is given Euspongia, or you can say Spongia. Then next is Hydra. Here you can see the tentacles, long tentacles, right? So this is Hydra. Then next is liver fluke. This is the diagram of liver fluke. Then this is the diagram of Ascaris. This is a flat, or you can say smooth worms. Okay, then that's it. So today we have we have learned the 5 phylums, and we have seen that how the Animalia kingdom is classified on the basis of which criterias, and what are the special characteristics of this phylums. So I hope this will help you, and to remember the characteristics, and to learn the characteristics. So this is a easy way or easy trick to learn the characteristics, so you can easily remember the characteristics or your unique characteristics. I hope you have understood the concept and understood the characteristics. If you have any doubt, please put it in a comment section and please let me know. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to click on a bell icon to get notified. Thank you so much.